Hi, this is Owen, and today we're going to talk about my blue crayfish tank. There he is right there. And normally you're not supposed to keep him with other fish that you like, because a lot of the time they're very predatory. But this one doesn't really seem to go after the fish very often. He pretty much just waits for you to put in food, and then he likes to eat them. But the goldfish are pretty fine. They are pretty well with them. But I also didn't want to put in something expensive in case he does go after him. I had one before, and he used to go after everything. He'd kill pretty much any fish that you put in with him. But then, sadly, he passed away, and I ended up getting this guy. But he's pretty great. I'm testing him out and seeing how he is with these cheaper fish, just to see how it goes. And if he continues to not attack them or go after them, I'm going to end up getting different fish to put in this tank, because I enjoy community tanks. Here, we'll feed him and see if he'll come over to the front. I like to feed him shrimp pellets because they're really good for him. They're normally eating meat, so shrimp pellets are really good because they have shrimp in them. And he also will eat the algae wafers. If you put them in there, he'll snack on those. The goldfish really seem to enjoy there he goes, he actually went after one. But he really doesn't go after them unless it's to get the food. The goldfish love the shrimp pellets also. And he's pretty docile when it comes to them. Doesn't really bother them. As you can see, they actually bother him a lot and mess with him. But he's actually gotten quite big. They start off pretty small normal when you can get them. I got mine at Petco, sorry. But he grew probably about 3 inches since I've got him, just probably a little over a month. Sometimes they can grow really fast, sometimes they go really slow. It really depends on how hot you keep the water. I keep my water around 78 for this tank, which causes them to grow faster. But if you're looking for a kind of fish that's predatory, or sometimes predatory, or just look really cool, really something different, a lot of people don't have these. Haven't found very many videos on them, so I figured I'd make one. So you can They like to have a lot of coverage, a lot of plants, and a lot of different places to hide. Right now I only have that in here. I did have a little log hide that he'd go into, but then it started releasing a lot of tannins into the water. So right now I'm actually working on getting the tannins out of that, just soaking it for a while so that all of them leach out, so it doesn't make the tank really cloudy so you can't really see it. But they can be pretty active a lot of the time. Normally they hunt at night, but he actually seems to come out quite a bit. Pretty much whenever I put food in there, he'll come out and he'll cruise around a lot. But they can get a decent size. I've heard of them getting up to like 5 or 6 inches. Right now he's at about 4 inches, and they're just a really neat little creature if you're looking for something different and want to try something else out. And hopefully eventually I'll be able to get, some cooler fish, some different ones. But here there's some comet goldfish in there, and then some just regular feeder goldfish that I put in there originally thinking that he would eat them, and they were super small. This one right there used to be really tiny, but now he's just growing up because he doesn't eat them. Also, these 2 light orange ones, I put those in there around the same time that I got him, and they just have continued to grow because he doesn't go after them and doesn't kill them. So I just decided to get some more fish in here, make it a little bit more lively. Just a neat little thing. As I said, some of them go after other fish. My other one would go after anything you put in there. Guppies, he killed a few of my bloodfin tetras. So I guess it's really just a roll of the dice to see which one and how the different personalities with them. And right here you can see I have tin foil at the top around where the filter goes, because they're actually escape artists and they'll try to get out any chance they get. So if you get one, you definitely want to have a tight fitting lid and have the tin foil up there, or just something else to block it off so you can't get it up. Sometimes I see him climb up on this intake sponge and he'll try to get out that way, but he doesn't really. He likes to climb on the plants also, but they're just something, they're really hardy, and they're, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a beginner fish, but I'd say if you're starting to get into the hobby, you've been in it for a little while, there's something good to have because they can withstand a lot, and they're just really neat looking. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys later.